Okay, so let's talk about the set, right? What is set? Okay, so for set, we need to first understand a few symbols, because in set you are given like some symbols, so you need to understand what does all these symbols mean. Okay, like the legends, right? Okay, so number one is this weird looking thing, right? So this is what I call a universal set. Okay, so in every set question, you will always be given a universal set. Okay, because in the event, you are dealing with numbers, because numbers can go from infinity, right? Go to infinity. Okay, so they must limit some numbers to you. Okay, so let's just say, okay, universal set is equal to 1 or more to 15 less. Okay, so what is inside this universe is our 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Okay, anything that is beyond 15 will not be considered. Okay, like 16 20 100 1000, they will not be considered. Alright, so this is everything that exists inside my universe. Okay, yeah. Okay. So this is our universal set. Okay, number two. Okay, number two is this thing. Okay, so this thing is what we call is an element of. Okay, it's an element of. Alright, so an example is Earth is an element of the solar system, because Earth is inside the solar system, right? Alright, then of course the solar system is an element of the universe. Okay, because the solar system is is inside the universe. Right, so this is quite straightforward. Okay, number three is a more difficult thing, what we call the proper subset and the subset. Alright, so you can see there's a subtle difference. One is there's a horizontal line, one is there's no horizontal line. Okay, so let's take a look at this orange color symbol. Alright, so this is what we call a subset. Okay, in the event you are given A is equal to 1, B is equal to 1. So whenever I write the element, there must be a curly bracket. If you write like this, A is equal to 1, this will be wrong. Okay, because whenever you want to do set, alright, you want to put the element inside the curly bracket. Okay, so yeah, so something to take note of. Right, so you can see A only consists of 1, B also consists of 1. Okay, so I can say A is a subset of B. Okay, why? Because whatever that is in A is also in B, and whatever that is in B is also in A. Okay, so this is something like A is equal to B and B is equal to A. Yeah, something like this. Okay, alright, so this is subset. Okay, so in the event you have a proper subset, which is the green color thingy, right? Okay, there's no horizontal line. Right, so this is what I call proper subset. Alright, so same thing, A has an element of 1. Okay, B now has 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 elements inside my B. 1, 2, and 3, right? Okay, so I can't write A. Okay, I cannot write A is a subset of B. Okay, this is wrong. Right, because whatever that is in A is also in B, but whatever that is in B is not in A. Okay, like our 2 and 3. Okay, 2 and 3. Yeah, so I must write A is a proper subset of B. Yeah, okay, alright, so yeah, something to take note. Okay, number 4, I want to talk about the null set. Okay, null set is just nothing is inside. Okay, nothing is inside, emptiness. Okay, so I can represent in terms of phi or a curly bracket inside nothing. Okay, just take note, null set, you can't represent a curly bracket with a 0 inside, because 0 itself is an element. So if you put like this and you say that, hey, this is a null set, okay, this is wrong. Okay, not a null set. Okay, so just take note of this. Alright, so number 5 is the n then bracket A. So what does this mean? N stands for number of elements. Okay, number of elements. Right, bracket is the A. Okay, so they want number of elements in A. Okay, so in the event you are given A, right? So A is just 1. Okay, so the number of elements inside A is 1. Okay, so you can't, for this you can't put this, because I want the number of elements, not the element itself. Alright? Okay, so for B, so in the event of this B, okay, so N then bracket B, so the number of elements inside B is 3. Okay, so yeah, alright, so this number of elements. Okay, so last but not least, A prime. Okay, what is A prime? A prime basically tells us that A complement. Okay, so let me give you an example. Okay, so in the event you are given a universal set, you will always be given a universal set. Okay, so your universal set is basically 1, 2, 3. Okay, so just put inside the bracket. Alright, and A is 1. Okay, so A complement means that anything that is outside of A. Alright, A is outside of A. Okay, so what is outside of A but still within the universe? Remember our universe 1, 2, 3 is inside the universe. Alright, 4, 5, 6 they are not in the universe, they are like in other dimension. Okay, so what is our A complement? Is only 2, and 3. Okay, yeah, so this is what I call A complement. Okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so these are all the fundamentals that we need to take note of. Okay, alright, so let us go to something more difficult called the intersection. Okay, so intersection, I also have some symbol, which is this. Okay, like a U, but it's upside down. Right, so okay, so I give a universal set from 1 to 10, and A is an element that is factors of 10, B is multiples of 2. Okay, then I ask you, what is A intersect B? Okay, intersect B. Okay, so A intersect B means that the common thing between A and B. Yeah, okay, so I give you some example. So A is factors of 10. Okay, so remember, factors of 10. What is factors? Okay, so if I have 10, alright, factors means 1 times 10, okay, 2 times 5. Yeah, so these are all the factors. Okay, there are 4 factors, right? 1 is a factor of 10, 2 is a factor, 5 is a factor of 10, of course 10 is itself a factor of 10. Alright, so I just represent them in a curly bracket. Okay, so just put here. Alright, so A is 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay, so these are all the elements of A. Okay, so what about B? Okay, B is a multiple of 2. So multiple of 2 means 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so on. But we don't include 12 because our universe only stops at 10. Right, so let us write. Okay, so this is 2, 4, okay, 6, 8, and 10. Right, then we stop. Okay, so that I ask, what is A intersect B? Okay, A intersect B. Okay, so A intersect B means that the common things between A and B. Alright, so you can see the blue curly bracket and the orange curly bracket. What are the common things, common numbers lah? Okay, so of course we have these 2, okay, and only 10. Okay, so yeah, so our A intersect B is 2, 10. Okay, so just remember, in set we cannot repeat numbers. So you cannot put 2, 2, 10, 10. Okay, yeah, so repeating of numbers are not allowed, but the order is, let's just say you want to put like this, 10 comma 2, right? Yeah, this is, oh sorry, this is allowed. Okay, this is allowed. The order is not important. Okay, but repeating is not allowed. Okay, so just take note of that. Alright, so intersection is just the common things between the the A and B. Alright, so I can also represent them in a diagram, right? Okay, so this is what I call a set diagram. Okay, so alright, so I can see the blue and the orange circle, right? And of course our rectangle. Okay, so this rectangle is our universe, right? Okay, so the common thing between A and B is 2 and 10, right? So I must put the element 2 here, okay, and 10 here, right? Okay, because the orange circle and the blue circle, they overlap. That is the intersection. Okay, yeah, alright, then remember your A and your B. Okay, so for A, okay, what is left is 1 and 5, right? Okay, so I must put them in here, 1, 5. Right? Then for B, B, what is left is 4, 6, 8. Okay, so I just put 4, 6, 8 here. Okay, of course, not to forget the numbers that is outside of A and B. So I must also represent them. So I can see the numbers are 3. Okay, so I just put 3. Okay, 4 is inside my B already. 5 inside, 6, 7. Okay, 7 is here. Alright, 8 is inside B. Okay, 9. That's a 9. Okay, so these are all the elements outside my AB. Right, but still inside my universe. Okay, so I can represent them here. Right? Okay, so this portion is my intersection. Right? Okay, next I want to go to is union. Union, you can, from the English word, union means combine, right? So I have a symbol of like a U, right? Okay, so union means combine. Combine. Alright, so same thing. Now we are given this universal set. A is a factor of 10, B is a multiple of 2. So what do I mean by A union B? So just now A intersect B is the common thing. I only want a common thing. But A union B means I want everything that is in A and B. Okay, so alright, so same thing. For this, A is a factor of 10, right? So it's 1, 2, 5, 10. Okay, for B is multiple of 2. Okay, so 2, 4, okay, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so A union B means, okay, I want everything that is in A and B. Okay, which is 1. Okay, so I put 1. Alright, 2. Okay, remember, 2, we just put 1s can already. Don't need to put 2, 2 because no repeating is allowed. Alright, then of course 4. Okay. Alright, then 5. 6. 8. Okay, 10. Alright. Okay, so these are all the elements inside A and B. Okay, so 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. Alright, so this is an example of union. Okay, yeah. Alright, so if I want to represent them on a set diagram, okay, so same thing, I just put them respectively. And union means A and B here, right? Okay, so union means I want everything that is inside my blue and orange circle. Okay, so everything. Okay, yeah. Alright. Okay. Okay. So alright, so let's go to the shading of our Venn diagram. Okay, so for the shading, okay, so just now A intersect B. Okay, and now let me draw the set here. Then just draw a circle. Just okay. Alright, so for intersection, if I don't give you any numbers, all these, how do I shade the diagram? Okay, so for intersection, very simple. A and B here. Remember to label. Alright, so first of all, you just shade your A. Okay, so everything that is inside your A. Then second of all, you shade what is B. Okay, so B is here, right? Okay. Yeah, then after that, you look for your ice cream biscuit. Okay. Okay, so ice cream biscuits look like this. Okay, so there's like a crisscross. Okay, so you can see only this portion okay, got crisscross here. Or another thing that you can see is that there must be two colors. Okay, so the central portion has two colors. Okay, so I only can retain this portion. The other portion I must erase. Okay, yeah, so just erase first. Okay, so I shade. Yeah, okay, so this is A intersect B. Okay, so yeah, so remember to look for your ice cream biscuit when you are doing intersection. And for intersection, remember to prepare your eraser. Alright, get rid of your eraser to erase. Alright, so for A union B, okay, A union B, okay, same thing, draw a rectangle. Okay, okay, so for A union B, I want both A and B. Okay, so I first shade my A. Okay, second thing, I shade my B. Okay, remember your symbol. Right, so what is inside your B? Okay, then after that, I leave them alone because I want everything that is shaded. Okay, so A union B is good because I don't need to erase anything. Okay, whatever that is being touched by my pencil will be the answer. Okay, alright, so this is some example of shading of Venn diagram. Okay, so of course some for O level sometimes they will introduce complement. Okay, they will put bracket. Okay, so what should we do? Okay, so for this question example 1, A intersect B complement. Okay, so first of all, shade your A. Okay, so let me shade the A first. Okay, second of all, shade B complement. Not B, it's B complement. Alright, so B is this, A is this. Okay, so B complement is anything that is outside of B. Okay, which is this. Okay, and of course, don't forget your this. Okay, then after that, because I want intersection, right, look for the ice cream biscuit. Okay, so you can see here is not the ice cream biscuit. Okay, so everything just erase here. Okay, right, so let me just okay, right, and then of course here is also not ice cream biscuit, right? Okay, so just yeah. Alright, so what is left is just here. Okay, just here. Okay, alright, so in the event you have A complement intersect B complement. Okay, so first of all, shade your A complement. Okay, A complement. Okay, so this A, this is B. And remember here is also A complement. Okay, second of all, shade your B complement. Okay, B complement is here. Anything that's outside B. Okay, then third, just find your ice cream biscuit. Okay, so you can see here is not ice cream, here is also not. Right. Okay, so what is left is just the outside. Okay, yeah, so this is how you do it. Okay, the number 3, also a very interesting example. Bracket A intersect B, bracket complement. Okay, so whenever I have bracket, I do the things that is inside the bracket first. Okay, so just do this first. A intersect B, I know is just this portion, right? Okay, just this portion. So I don't shade, I just shade this. Okay, then after that, complement. Okay, so I want anything that is not shaded here. Because A intersect B is this portion. Okay, then I bracket complement, means that I don't want this portion anymore. I want everything beside this portion. Okay, so I erase, then I draw shade. Okay, shade. Okay, and here also. Okay, yeah. So you can see I shaded everything beside the A intersect B. Yeah, so this is how we do when I have bracket and complement outside of my bracket. Okay, alright, question 4. So now question 4, I have A, bracket A union B, then bracket B, bracket complement, sorry. Okay, so let me put the symbol first. Okay, so first of all, A union B, very simple. I do everything that is inside the bracket first. Okay, so just shade here. Okay, so this is my A union B. Okay, now bracket complement. So now I don't want the red color shaded part. I only want everything beside the red color. Okay, so it's here. Okay, so just shade everything else. Yep. Okay, so this is how you do your example 4. Okay, yeah, so I think that's about it. Okay, so hope you learned something.